Hello YouTube, I'm back this evening and I'm happy to be able to do a video that I've been talking about doing for a while. This is going to be the entire complete set of 2021 Topps Update Purple Refractors. I should say Topps Chrome, I'm sorry, not Topps Update. These are extras. This is just extra Purple Refractors from this set that I've got out of buying refractor lots. I'm going to show every single card in this set. There's 100 cards in this video, and I've been promising I was going to do this video for a while, so I'm happy to be able to do it. I had the last refractor I needed for the set come in today in the mail. It was a Adolis Garcia. And also, before I share the set, I had this card come in. This is only the second card I've ever purchased in my life, graded by CCG. The other one was a Pakua Apua Nakua, I'm sorry, or something like I can't get that guy's name right. But anyway, I had bought that to resell. This is an Aaron Judge Unleashed. This card is from 2021 Donruss Optic, and I'm not a big fan of a lot of Donruss products. I do like Panini high grade sets and stuff, but this insert right here I just thought was a really cool looking card. Kind of crazy in a way. It appealed to me because it made me think of something that I would have liked if they'd had something like this back in the 80s, when I was a kid growing up. But really nice card. This is graded a 10 by CCG, and I got this really cheap, probably because it's in a CCG slab. And I didn't really buy it because it was a Gem Mint 10 grade. I bought it because I thought it was a cool card. It's slabbed, and CCG is credible. They're gaining ground in the grading industry with sports cards, but the same company that owns them owns one of the most massive, biggest coin and like paper money grading companies out there, like for people that collect old coins, old money. And so it's not like that they're a company that is somebody you never heard of. So I picked that up for my collection. Also, I had another one of these come in. This is a pink mini, but I already had this one for the team set I'm working on now. From 2022 Topps. This is a pink mini of Eli Morgan. These are serial numbered to 25 right there, top corner. And I already had one for my team set I'm working on. Sorry, hold on one second here. But I had it in this one already in a one touch. So got an extra one for the set, and I'll tell you why I ended up with two. When I was decided it would be cool to try to put together a team set of these, I was buying up Guardians, left and right if they were, the cheapest ones I could find. Some I haven't been able to find. I don't have many more to go. I've got Franmil Reyes I already had before I started the set. I had him in a pink mini. I need Jose Ramirez and the team card. There's actually one going off on auction here in a few hours today. I'm hoping I win that. Right now I've got the lead, but we'll see. I'm not going to overpay for it, so we'll see. But anyway, I need the team card, Cal Quantrill, and Jose Ramirez to have an official team set of 2022 Topps pink minis as far as the Cleveland Guardians team set goes. So hopefully I'll be able to get that. I don't mind adding an extra one to my set, but I had both of these cards were listed on eBay at, like at a price, buy it now price, or best offer. I sent a best offer to both, hoping that one of the sellers would bite, and both ended up biting. So I ended up getting both of these cards for like shipping and all less than $5 for a serial number to 25 card. That's not bad. Actually, one of them I got. Both of them were less than $4 shipped because my offer was 3, so and I ended up getting both of them. So anyway, getting on into the set here. This is 2021 Topps Chrome Update Purple Refractors, not the standard, but purple. And card number 1 is Francisco Lindor, very well-known player here in Cleveland, of course, before he was traded to New York. Card number 2 is one of the biggest bust recently in prospect history, Jarred Kelenic. He's in the set twice, and it's just not worked out. This set honestly is not that hard to put together. Well, I had trouble because of the fact that the last card, just tracking down somebody that had one and buying it from them and getting them to actually just waiting on them to ship it to me. But this card, it's not that hard. This set's not that hard to put together. Card number 3, Josh Bell, pitcher there with the Washington Nationals. Card number 4 is Mitch Moreland, pitcher there with the Oakland A's. Number 5 is this Garrett Whitlock. Turn it around right there, Garrett Whitlock. And card number 6 is Kevin Pillar with the New York Mets there. Number 7, this guy's name is Kale Tom. I don't really remember him. And I'm a fantasy baseball player in dynasty leagues. I don't really remember that guy. Here is Taylor Trammell, the Mariners. And that guy was a toolsy prospect that never worked out, but he was highly rated for a lot of years. It's a top prospect. Dave Dunning, another guy that was a highly rated prospect in dynasty baseball leagues at one time when he was with the Chicago White Sox organization. He's more or less just a bottom, like desperation streaming option in deep leagues. Jackie Bradley with the Brewers, I think here. No, yeah, Brewers. Better known for his Red Sox days. Card number 11, Alex Kirilloff. And I think that's a cool card right there. I like in-action cards like that. So really cool refractor there. He hasn't worked out either. A lot of the prospects in this set have not worked out, and that's why it's not that hard to put together a set of these purple refractors, is because there's not any really big-time rookies in here. Jazz Chisholm and Tyreek Skubal and Casey Mize now, some of the bigger rookies in here. Hae-Seong Kim with the Padres there. He's a pretty good player for, Korean player. Jorge Oka with the Padres. This is card number 14. This is Victor Gonzalez with the Dodgers. Card number 15 is Ryan Meadows with the Padres there. Number 16, I'm sorry. 16 is that's Nick Gordon with the Minnesota Twins. Number 17 is Alec Baum. Now, that's another, he's not turned into a star, but he is a very solid Major League hitter, Major League player, so refractor rookie in this set. Here is Luis Patino. Tampa had high hopes for this kid, but he's never panned out. Couldn't stay healthy, for one thing, which hindered his development as a, prospect. Andrew Vaughn. This guy was like a college megastar, and it was thought he was going to be like a franchise cog when the White Sox drafted him. He's not been horrible. He's had some decent seasons with the White Sox since he reached the majors, but he's never really been the bat that he was in college that everybody thought he was going to be. Jared Kelenic, again, this is card number 20 in the set, and that's the more popular card of Kelenic in this set. It's a lot more popular than the card number 2. Here is Jake Odorizzi with the Houston Astros. Odorizzi was a solid Major League pitcher for a lot of years. Ahmed Rosario with my Guardians here. And I'll tell you what, he was a fan favorite here in Cleveland. He never nothing great, but he had a way about him that he seemed to be clutch. He might hit 220, or might be hitting 220, but let him come up in a tie game late in the game with men on base, and he seemed to get key hits when we needed him the most. And he was also the kind of guy that was a team player. When Terry Francona went to him and asked him if he considered, moving to the outfield, he had no problem with it. When Francona needed him to move back to shortstop, he had no problem with it. Anything to help the team try to win. That's the kind of players you really need in baseball. All right, card number 23, Bobby Dahlback. Boston fans know this top prospect that has not worked out. This guy here, great closer for a lot of years, Mark Melancon. I remember when I had him on a fantasy dynasty baseball team when he first came up with Pittsburgh years ago. Jake Cronenworth, who is a decent major leaguer, pictured there. This is a Gold Cup rookie, as you can see right there on the corner. All right, card number 26. We're a fourth of the way through the set. Tyler Stevenson. I had him at one time in a dynasty league for a while. He's a decent hitting catcher at a position where, you know, catcher's a position in fantasy baseball where anybody that can hit a lick is better than most other guys. Akil Badu, Detroit Tigers. Boy, my commissioner in one league had high hopes for that kid at one time. Card number 28 is Luis Garcia with the Washington Nationals there. Young guy, top prospect for a long time. Better baseball prospect than a fantasy. And Brad Hand, our closer here in Cleveland for a while. There he is with Washington. Next card is, and I got two here kind of sticking together. Card number 30 is John Lester, the longtime ace pitcher. Better known for his days with the Boston Red Sox, of course. But very good pitcher for a lot of years. He's also with the Chicago Cubs. Hunter Renfroe here, pitcher with the Red Sox, power hitter who, to me, is just a little bit, he's a Joey Gallo that can make more contact, put it that way, but not quite as prodigious power. Tyson Miller, is that it? Yep, with the Texas Rangers, Tyson Miller. Card number 33 is Andres Jimenez with the Guardians here. Nice. He's a nice player, not a superstar, but nice player. Daniel Lynch, a failed prospect with the Royals. Coming up through the minors, they said this kid, the biggest thing about him, great control. He got to the majors, and all he did was walk guys. It's weird how scouting reports work out. Andrew Benintendi. Now, my nephew Lee loved this kid when he was with Boston. Boston tried to. This is one of those guys that if everybody had left him alone, he was a 290 hitter that could hit anywhere from 15 to 20 homers, steal 15 to 20 bases. That was his potential. The Red Sox and then the White Sox, they tried to turn this kid into, or the Royals, they tried to turn this kid, it was the Royals because the White Sox was just his last team. But everybody thought, if we just, change his swing, this kid will be able to hit 30 homers a year. And they destroyed the kid. You do not take a natural-born hitter with a sweet natural-born swing like Andrew Benintendi was, and you change him and say, you need to pull the ball more. Let the kid do what got him drafted and what got him to the major leagues and made him successful to start with. But for some reason today, major league coaches think, once you reach the majors, you need to trash everything that got you there and change to this because analytics says that we'll win more games if you try to hit a 500-foot home run every single swing. But anyway, it's another video, another story. Willie Adames with the Milwaukee Brewers there. This card here, next card, number 37, is Yerman Mercedes. Yerman Mercedes, and I remember him when he came up with Chicago. Here is Nate Lowe, a guy that was buried in Tampa Bay, never really given a shot with the Rays. He went to Texas. Texas gave him a shot. He turned into a solid big leaguer. Let me go ahead and just pull some of these out. The next card here is, this guy's another one, kind of like Andrew Vaughn. Once was a key rookie card, but he hasn't really turned into the player that everybody thought he would be. This is his rookie card. I don't know, I forgot it. Ryan Mountcastle, let's say. Tells you what kind of how his career's turned out so far. I can't even remember his name. Here's another bust of a former top prospect, Joe Adele. He is still in the majors with the Angels. He just has never. He's got power. He's got speed. He cannot make consistent contact. He's a lot like so many kids today. Estevan Florial, Yankees here, but he spent some time here in Cleveland. Another Yankee, Jamison Talon. Mario Feliciano with the Milwaukee Brewers. Fernando Mejia, the former Guardians top prospect that they traded, mainly because he was an all-hit, no-glove catcher. Blake Snell, Padres. I think we're up to about, this is card number 46. Evan White, Seattle Mariners. Couldn't hit in big leagues. Couldn't. It ended his bat's what failed him defensively. He was a stud. Keibert Ruiz, when he first came up with the Dodgers there. And this next one here, Nate Pearson. That boy, this guy, everybody said he was going to be an ace, and he can't even succeed as a middle relief pitcher, much less an ace starting pitcher. Injuries. He kept having injuries. This is one of those situations where the kid's got the stuff. He has no command. And that's just the way it goes. That was card number 48. Card number 49 is Hirokazu Sawamura or something like that with Boston there. And number 50 here is well-known name, Albert Pujols. And he was the next to last card that I was waiting on for this complete set. All right, another failed prospect, Christian Pache with the Braves there. Here's a good rookie card in the set, Jazz Chisholm. And wait a minute, yeah, it is a rookie card. I thought it was down at the bottom, but anyway, he is one of the few prospects in this set that has lived up to the hype, so to speak. Jose Devers here. That's the next card. This guy was supposed to be Mr. Everything in St. Louis, Dylan Carlson, and he's been Mr. Nothing for the most part. Colton Long, Milwaukee Brewers. Huascar, how do you say that last name? Yanoa, Atlanta Braves. Lance Lynn, pitcher there with the White Sox. San Diego Padres, Jorge Mateo. Now I remember him with the Orioles better than anything. I know he came up, it seemed like, with Oakland at one time. Funny thing, has nothing to do with baseball cards. Mateo is my name in Spanish. Brent Honeywell never has been able to stay healthy long enough to make it in his pro career. Sam Huff, Texas Rangers. Michael Taylor, great defensive outfielder there with the Kansas City Royals. Khalil Lee, New York Mets, never really worked out. Cabron Hayes, this is a solid, well, he's a Cincinnati Red now. A lot of Pittsburgh Pirates fans are mad. Not that great with the bat, but one of the best defensive third basemen in all of baseball right now. And here's the card that came in today, Adolis Garcia. That was the one I was waiting on for the complete set. Okay, now we're in the home stretch almost here. We're up to card number 65. This is Alek Manoah. Boy, he had a big rookie year, and he hasn't done anything since, has he? Gerardo Perdomo. Zach Wheeler, Philadelphia Phillies ace. Kohei Arenara, or something like that. Texas Rangers. I have trouble with a lot of these Japanese player names. Trevor Larnach, kind of like Alex Kirilloff. Both were considered can't-miss prospects for the Twins that haven't really done anything. Logan Gilbert, there's a solid rookie card in this set as well. Logan Gilbert, very good pitcher for the Seattle Mariners. And that's a card like the Jazz Chisholm that helped prop this set up and keep it going. Brian Garcia with the Tigers. Here's another Andrew Vaughn who is also in this set twice. This is the more popular card of Vaughn in this set. Here is Casey Mize' rookie card. Nice one there. The big, at the time when this was a brand new set, and this guy's in the set twice as well, this is one of the key players in this set that everybody was wanting in, but now he's, I think, with Kansas City. Jonathan India, the Reds traded him. But he was, big time, rookie of the year. He was a big time player to collectors at one time. Josh Reddick with the Astros there. And Marcus Semien, very good player for a lot of years now. And now the home stretch here. This is the last stack of cards in this set here. 100 card set. We're on card number 77. Nick Maton with the Phillies. Failed Yankee prospect Deivi Garcia. Here's another Taylor Trammell. He's in this set twice as well. We seen him earlier. Everybody thought he had the tools to be a star. A lot like Joe Adell, but he's not got as much run as Joe Adell. Seattle did give him run though. He just never could hit in the majors. Gilberto Celestino, I think is how you say that name. Minnesota Twins. Clark Schmidt turned into a decent starting pitcher for the Yankees. That's his rookie. Here is Tariq Skubal, best pitcher. Well, probably the best left-handed pitcher in baseball right now, but easily the best pitcher on the Detroit Tigers team. Tyler Wells, been a decent pitcher for Baltimore. Here is Vladimir Gutierrez. I remember when he came up with the Reds. I picked him up in one of my dynasty leagues for a little while that rookie year. He got on a hot run with wins, and then metrics caught up with him. Shane McClanahan can't stay healthy, but very good pitcher when he is. Joey Bart, big time failed prospect right there. And I'm not happy with this card. It's really off center, but it was, you can see left to right there, that purple border, way off center. But for right now, it's the best I can do till I find a better copy. Lime Hendricks here with the White Sox. Chris Rodriguez. I always want to say California Angels because that's what they were when I was a kid. Nick Madrigal, Chicago White Sox. Better college and minor league player than than majors. Sixto Sanchez. Never has been able to stay healthy long enough to make it. Adam Duvall. Or Duvall. How do you say that? Duval. Adam Duvall. Wilson Ramos. Now I always butcher this guy's name. Ronald Odor with the Yankees there. Jock Peterson, former Dodgers, hyped to the heavens prospect he's had a decent career. But when he was coming up through the Los Angeles Dodgers system, the media, MajorLeagueBaseball.com, all these different sources were hyping that guy as like the next Mickey Mantle or something. Almost. I mean, it was just unreal. And he could not even hit left-handed pitching in the minors. They were already signs of that, and yet he was being hyped as, just the Dodgers' next great star. Justin Williams here. And here's the other Jonathan India in this set. Stephen Motts. I remember him more so, but I think of him as a Met. Kyle Isbell with the Royals. I love photos like that. If I was, making a card set, I would try to get as many action photos as I could for my cards, And here is Charlie Morton with the Braves. Now, he is in action there, but it's not as cool of an image. This is pretty cool. This looks like a reaction after hitting a home run or something, but Nolan Arenado, the Cardinals. And that is card number 100, and that is the Topps 2021 Topps Chrome Update Purple Refractor set. And I got it all together now. All 100 cards, plus some dupes and that right there now will be processed into a smaller box and stuffed into my closet. And I can throw away the checklist that had what cards as I was checking off what cards I needed to complete it. Because it is complete now. And now I guess it's time to work on a pink one. No, I don't know if I'll put together a pink one. The only reason I started this one, I got a lot of 50. It was 51 or 52 different purple refractors to start with. I had a few from that, before that, and it was just like, okay, if I got that many different now, why not just put together the whole set? It's only 100 cards or refractors. So anyway, that's this video. Thank you all for watching again. I'll show that really cool Aaron Judge Unleashed. I don't know, it's not that big a deal, but I just think it's a cool card. Anyway, I'm happy to get that in the mail today. Thank you all for watching. My next video, I ain't going to guarantee it that it'll be my next video. Depends on if, something else might come in before I get around to doing it. But for sure, within the next 5 to 7 days, I'm going to be doing a video called The Ultimate Rainbow. Franmil Reyes is going to be the player from 2022 Topps. And I'm going to show you all the different variations. And I'm talking about not just for the Topps flagship set, Topps Opening Day, Topps Montgomery Club, Topps Sapphire, Topps Chrome, Topps Chrome. I done said Topps Chrome Sapphire. Topps Chrome Sonic. That's the other one. And all the different variations and all those sets. Framil Reyes. And I'm still missing a couple, but I've got so many. I mean, there's so many different variations, and it's there, but yet it's the same card. And by the same card, what I mean is it's the same photo used over and over and over and over and over in all these different sets by Topps on all these different variations by Topps in 2022. And I've got the Ultimate Rainbow video to show you. And after I show that video, the cards I don't have for the Ultimate Rainbow, I will try to eventually get, and I'll bring those up in future videos as I do acquire them. But it'll never, to me, the Ultimate Rainbow is impossible to get because the Ultimate Rainbow would include one of one printing plates for every different set, and I'm never going to get that many of those. But if I can get up to the, on a player like Fran Mill, who is not a superstar, it's possible if I can find them, even up to the serial number to 5. And I've got a lot. The reason I tend to do the Ultimate Rainbow video is I've got several serial number to 5 cards from 2022 of Framil Reyes from Topps Sapphire, Red Refractor, Topps Sonic, Red Wave, Refractor, and the base set red red wave, which is a different type of wave. I mean, and so I just said that's the exact card. That's the one to do it because and also I've got like Memorial Day camo number to 25, orange number 25 cards of Fran Mill that year, and the pink mini I've got number to 25. There's just so many, and so anyway, stay tuned for that. That'll be coming up. If you haven't already, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll be back again real soon in the future with more videos.